Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody today? Let's see what happens. What we got? What we got? Well, let's kind of take a look this morning and see where we're at. Let's get our accounts pulled up here. Is this the right one? 95704, I think. Nine five seven oh one. Oh, yep. All right, got the accounts pulled up here. We went ahead and marked out the previous day. Well, actually, this is not relevant anymore. Well, I guess we can leave that up there. Why is that there? Dave Snyder, good morning, good morning. See, pivot points. Let's make sure the pivot points are correct. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. That one says 38. This one shows 30. Oh, wait. 838. Okay, yeah, they're right. Perfect. They are correct. So I went ahead and marked out the highs and lows here. We do got some, I guess we got the previous day low from Thursday down here at the 760s. I think that was Thursday. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That's from 1220. Kind of got relatively equal lows here. Down at the 760 area. So let's kind of look and see what happened at London here. Oracle, how's it going? Santa rally is over. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right there. So what happened at London? So to push up. There was a decent entry there, but you can kind of see on the 5-minute here, you inverse this. You ran the, I guess you didn't run the Asia high there. That's the only thing. You ran the low first. Anyway, Apex is having 80% off sale if you guys are just joining. They did announce that yesterday. So 80% off Apex. If you guys are interested in getting an account, use the code Methodical. Link is in the description. Links in the description for all the other ones too. Bulenox, APEX, or Bulenox, APEX, and Topstep. I didn't look at Bulenox. Did they have 80%? Let me check it. Because usually if one does it, the other kind of, especially Bulenox, they usually kind of copy them. Let me see. $75 off Bulenox. I hate when they change the code like this, though. WADCC. So they changed the code on me there. I didn't mean to do that. Now we'll go ahead and update that code right quick while we got a minute. Let me let you guys read the newsletter if you want to. 75. WATCC. There we go. There we go. All right, so if you're interested in Bulenox, 75% off, there it is. It's in the description there, the code. We got 80% off Apex there. How was everyone's New Year? Let me get back to my spot. Get back to the spot there. All right, so bull case depends on 95 to 98 holding. Well, we know that didn't hold. Something like back test to 28, dip, continue defending 47.95. Nope, we're below that. Bear case started further selling on Tuesday. So every day, these types of losses, shorts below a support are called breakdown trades. Yada, yada, yada. Kid Poker, good morning, good morning. Bulenox works, but not for 90% off Oracle. It changed it. What is too easy system? I don't know what that is. What is the too easy system? You guys think we sell at open? I mean, it's kind of my lean, right? But maybe we get some sort of retracement. $927. That'll be like a 60-point run up. We'll see. We'll see what happens at open. Kid Poker just needs 900 to pass the eval. Nice, nice, nice. All right, what happened here? Okay. I was like, what's going on here? I just realized. I was like, okay, I'm on the right one. So we'll be back to the kind of doing the 15-second scalper today. I got to get everything pulled up correctly. I moved stuff around. It's never good when you move stuff around. Hot Streak, good morning. Riggedy, good morning. All right, let's see if Mancini said anything this morning. What do you say? What do you say? Lower highs and lower lows. Yeah. 24 starts off with a perfect bearish backtest ES on Friday. Lost 48.28 support and flushed. Last night we rallied. Backtest to 28. Ticked and sold. 71 to 67 support. Bounce spot here. 47.95. Must reclaim to C28. 67 fails. So let's just kind of mark out the 67 area. Kind of mark out the 67 area. We sell to 44. So we'll mark out the 44 area. Just for reference. There we go. And then we know 95 has to reclaim. So basically got to get above the VWAP there. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Kind of approaching the VWAP there. Is that? Oh, never mind. For whatever reason, the VWAP is wrong on that chart. 920. It's right here, though. This yellow line. So it looks like you might have been right about being the start of a longer-term dip. Could be. We'll see. We shall see. See what today brings. We shall see what today brings. So we'll see what happens here at open. Just kind of waiting. I don't really know. Maybe we get a push up. We fibbed the London session from where we're at now. Push kind of back into the 930s. Maybe the VWAP makes the most sense there. You just kind of put your fib on kind of from here to here. 930s is kind of the 50%. Could certainly go higher, but so maybe we push up into the VWAP a little above here at open. That'll kind of be the idea, I think. So let's see what we get here. That's all we got to do. Let's see what we get. I think we push up into the 900s at least here at open. That's my lean anyway. Maybe we get a push. We shall see. Hope everybody had some good holidays there. Back to we should be pretty close to normal price action today. I don't know. I mean, it could be still a bit slow. Could still be a bit slow just because of the the fact there's no news today or anything like that. I think there's news tomorrow. Let's check and make sure that there is no. Let's make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. Let's make sure there's nothing that we're missing here. News. So yeah, we actually do SM. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, PMI. When is that? 9:45. 2-star at 10. We do have this bill auction 11:30, 1 o'clock. So we got 3-star news at 9:45. Mad Moxie, good morning. Good morning. These back-to-long weekends have made me want to get back to trading. Yeah, back-to-back long weekends. No, you're not wrong. I'm not going to say that. I didn't miss the charts. Yesterday I had the itch to do some back testing, but I didn't. I just said, we'll wait. I was going to do some back testing, but football games were on, so we just watched football. Football games. All right, we got 1 minute here until open. I think we kind of push up into the 930s. But let's just see what happens. VWAP up there at the 920s. Maybe we want to run to the VWAP there. You find the live charts to be more helpful? Yeah. I mean, they are more helpful, but you take what you can get, right? So let's see if we get a quick push here at open. I don't know. I think we get a push here at open. And there's the pull. All right. It happens. A little rip down there. Maybe they're just running some stops there. ES pushing here. Nasdaq starting to push. So a little pullback there. ES looking like it's trying to push here. Let's see if we get a quick push there. Should. Maybe it rips up here. ES trying to push. Nasdaq a little bit laggy here. See if it can kind of rip right through there. Should. Well, didn't quite get through there. Thinking maybe it pushes here. Let's just see if the ES and the Nasdaq kind of get into sync here, if we can get going. Still just all over the place right now. Volume's not really that big. $33 Capital, good morning. Happy New Year. Thank you. You too. Yes, still pushing. 88s. Nasdaq holding up here at the 60s. Looking like it wants to get going there. Still not going yet. Thinking maybe we get a push through the 80 here. 79. Should kind of start to rip here if we can get going. Nasdaq and ES trying to get in sync here. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. ES pushing. Nasdaq still lagging behind a bit. Yeah, it's going to be indecisive here. I mean, we'll see here what we get. One minute. Huge downwick makes that clear. There, you're starting to pull back here. So he is trying to push, but Nasdaq pulling back here. So it's kind of waiting. ES pushing, Nasdaq pulling, just kind of not really not any way of knowing yet which way it's going to go. Kind of pulling back here, though. Maybe it wants to run these lows. So I'm just kind of watching here. It's not really much to do. I've taken a couple of scalps here, up $222 on my express funded, but nothing crazy. Yeah, it does look more bearish now. So not really much to do here, just waiting. Good morning, Wayne. All right, let's see what happens here. Looking like it wants to sell down. It's Kid Poker's time. Kid Poker to the front. Yeah, if he's shorting, I don't know. And NASDAQ is looking weaker, and ES is still trying to push here, so. All right, trying to pull back here. See if the ES is starting to pull back as well a little bit there. Not quite went there yet, but it's trying to pull back a little. $625 away from passing. Kid Poker on the move, on the move. I like it, Kid Poker. I like it. I like it. I like it. Wow, a little lightsaber there on the WADA. Little lightsaber there. This thing's pulling back now. ES is really pushed up right there into the V. Well, actually, didn't quite get to the VWAP. VWAP up there at the 900s, but started pulling back. Didn't quite get the retracement we were thinking, but, you know. We did pass some evals right there, guys. I full sent some evals. So I got, because some reset. I think I mentioned that to you guys on Friday or maybe in one of my videos that had some evals that reset at 80%. So we just passed 4 more to get us back to 20 accounts just on that short right there. We just full sent them. Kid Poker, you should have held. Maybe we go down to 760. If you zoom out on the bigger time frame, there's equal lows in this area too, but this is like that, not a previous day low, but it is a previous day low. I think it's from like December the 20th or something. If we zoom out. So ES pulling back here. Still got news at 9:45 there. So about 5 minutes away from that news. See if this thing pushes down into the 760 before the news, another 40 points. I mean, it's quite possible. That is quite possible. A little bit of buy volume. Trying to pop in here, but not much. We traded right through that pivot there at the 38s. Once we got through there, we kind of off to the races. Seb's looking for 65 target. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I think we hit that pretty quickly. Getting some expansion now. Kind of feel bad that I didn't participate there, but that's what it is. Juker in the house. Welcome back, Juker. Good morning. Man, it's been so long. I hadn't seen Juker. Hopefully he's refreshed. He's refreshed from his vacation. Yeah, I didn't get in either. I could have got in, but like I said, I did pass 3 evals there, so I'm not mad about it. And then I took these right here. 37, 38, 39, and 40. So we took those right there for nice gainer right there at the open. Well, not quite right at the open, but pretty close. Full sent those 10 contracts, 62 ticks. And then we've taken a couple of trades on the express funded here for $222. So we're just waiting for our 10 o'clock really for the setup on this. We want to get past this news, and then we'll start looking for a setup on this. You ready to go? I bet you are. Riggity's got his finger on the trigger, ready to pull it. You just got to, Like I said, I mean, I think 60 hits here, but too low for me to get in at this point. The entry was up here. But feels bad. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we'll kind of just wait and see what happens. So ES approaching the lows here. ES looking a bit stronger. It's at 77, 79. So approaching the 77s, approaching the lows there on the ES. Obviously, Nasdaq looking much weaker here. News in 1 minute. Not sure what that news will do. Not real sure. Let's see what happens. Get a little pop back up here. 1 minute here until the news, so let's see what happens. So anyways, news coming up here in about 10 seconds. Let's see what it does. Nice job, Seb. All right, there was 9:45. I guess that news, I don't even know if it was for us. All right, is it going to run down here to the 60? Most likely, but... Oh, man, we're getting the itch to hit the button, but we're not going to do it. We're going to take much less trades, guys, in 2024 here. Much less trades. At least that's what we're telling ourselves. You know, this is probably going to hit, but we can't do anything. We missed out on it, so... Not on every account, but we did miss out on it. So starting to push down there. That's why you don't chase it down here. Could just bounce around, push back up, do what it wants to do. It's always lovely when you miss out on these big moves, but, well, it's not a huge move, but it is a decent move, right? 60 points, 50. Seb's going long here for a few micros. Yeah, it could happen. I mean, you could get a push back up here. Quite possible, Seb. Might be a good play. I think Andy had got in on that little reversal on Friday, and it kind of, we pushed up, kind of put in a lower high or a higher low, and then pushed up nicely. So she could push up. You never know. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. That's the thing about short. They're so violent that the time it's happening, it's already so slow. Yeah. We took the elevator down, as Juker likes to say there. We kind of took the stairs up. We took the elevator down. All right, this thing's probably going to get hit here. Let's see. There's 60. All right. Still going. Still going. What do we got going on, Kid Poker? We took a long. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't think it's a bad play, but maybe you're in there a little soon. Yeah, it's just been going down. Yeah, it's tough to long here unless you're taking very small size. Some sort of a scalp. So we're just waiting at this point to see what happens. Like I said, we did pass 4 evals on the move down. We do got a pivot point down here. You guys see at the 38s. See if it bounces off the pivot. See if this pivot holds for Kid Poker. It's going to hold. A little reaction to the pivot there. Let's see if that's the bottom. Mancini says 68 support. What did he say? 68. Was it 68 to 71? Currently at 74. $67 to 71. Oh, man. What is... I forgot. I think I may have to... Do I have to take my dog to the vet today? He has an appointment. Let me see when that is. Is that today or tomorrow? Let's see. January the 2nd at 11 a.m. That's today. So I guess he does have to go to the vet this morning. I forgot. All right, so we'll have to leave here at 10:30. So what I may do is end the stream at 10:30 and then come back, fire it up for the afternoon. Maybe we trade power hour, 2 to 4, 3 to 4, something like that. So I did have to take my dog to the vet this morning. I completely forgot. I don't know why I just thought about it. Well, Kid Poker, we just got to hold this pivot, man, and then you can start pushing. We do need to take. I would like to get a trade in on the on these evals. Are not evals, these PAs. Looks like we're pushing, Kid Poker. Where are you long from? I mean, you can't be long from. I guess you could be long from here in the 80s, maybe. I think what you should probably do, Kid Poker, if you can, and just a suggestion, maybe on these trying to pick the bottoms, maybe just throw in 1 micro. Keep your micro chart up and a mini chart up at the same time. So that's kind of what I'm doing. One of the things I am changing in the new year here. So you can see I've got a micro chart up here. This is micros, and these are minis. So I'm going to take, if I have a trade that's a little more high risk, I'm going to take it on the micros. We're going to size down and go 5 micros, 3 micros, maybe even 1 micro if we're not 100%. And just kind of use that as, and I think people have been suggesting that for me for a little bit here, and I just haven't done it. And also I like to watch the ES, right? The ES is not bouncing and the Nasdaq is. Well, I'm probably not going to take a long, that sort of thing. And, other people like to watch YM and the Dow and all that stuff. But I just stick with the ES and the Nasdaq for me. No excuses, just do it. So you're long from 80. Oh, man, tough call there, Kid Poker. I don't know what to tell you there on that. I mean, I think we get some sort of retracement, but when and how? That's the only thing. Riggedy pulled the trigger, took the short. I'm thinking about taking the short if we push back, which I don't like shorting into the lows there, to be honest, but we also have this pivot. But theoretically, if we were going to take the short, we'd want to see it break this low, push back up, tap, and then go. Quick scalp. Yeah, I think it's going to make a new low. It has that feel to it, but I don't know whether I want to participate short down here. I think we got more room to the downside, to be honest. I really do. 100 EMA on a 4-hour chart, usually pretty good indicator for a bounce. Nice. Yeah, I need to bring up those EMAs, the bigger EMAs, the 100, the 200. I need to have those on the higher time frames too. I just don't. I like to keep stuff kind of clean just with the pivots and the VWAP, and then I put the little stuff on here, but a little double bottom look here, holding the pivot so far. Oh, goodness, do I take this is the question. I don't love shorting into the pivots, the only thing. Watch, I'm not going to take it, and you know what's going to happen. We need 4 points, so it would be 37.25. And there it is. We already knew. Apex coupon code Ville is going to be methodical. Just as it's spelled in my username, MYTHODICAL. Methodical. Oh. I guess I just noticed the banner. I need to update that. That thing's like, I need to put a space there between the maybe something like that. Oh, Kid Poker trades a new eval like every other day or every day, something like that. Look at that. That was beautiful play, guys. And I hate when I do this too, because we all know what's going to happen. The next setup that I see and I don't take, or that I do take, is going to fail. This would have been on four PA accounts there, $160 per, and I didn't take it. And that was a perfect setup for me. And we no take it. That's where that discretion comes in that kills me. I'm like, oh, there's a pivot here. We're at the lows. None of that stuff is supposed to really matter. Yeah, that sucks, Kid Poker. That definitely sucks, man. Hate to hear it. It's okay, man. It's just an eval, though, right? Just an eval. Look at it that way. Just an eval. Move on to the next. Doom. Trying to trade PAs. I don't know. Oh, it doesn't work? Methodical as a coupon code? Let me test it. Let me look. Thanks for telling me that, but let me check it. Let me check it. Methodical. Why is it saying it's not working? It's so weird. All right, let me they just gave me that code, so I don't know why they would have changed it already, but you know, that's how it goes, right? Where's the coupon codes at? All right, AGTYQZUB. Let's fix the banner first, I guess. AGTYQZUB. AGTYQZUB. There we go. All right, I updated the banner there. I literally just got that custom code last month, and now they already changed it again. It's weird. We'll have to message them again. AGTYQZUB. AGTYQZUB. All right, we updated it. I appreciate you telling me that. Otherwise, I would not know. There we go. There we go. 1 day past? No, I don't think so, Dylan. I just passed 4 this morning. We passed 4 evals this morning, but they reset. I don't know if they're 1 day or not. They reset on Friday. So I don't know if they're automatically resetting, like, if that counts or not. All right, this thing's ripping. This thing's ripping. Looking for 93. I was thinking, poker, we knew it was going to bounce eventually, right? Just didn't. You didn't have enough there to hold it. We ran these equal highs here. Yeah, that was pretty random rip. Although there's no reason for us to go lower, right? We ran this previous day low, which happened to be also equal lows on the higher time frame. Or actually, I think it was a little bit lower than that, but thanks, 33 Capital. We appreciate it. Oh, I got more Apex too. I got a couple there. Let me see this thing here. Yeah, I missed this one. That's all right. I missed this setup right there. It's not my normal setup, but I would have taken that if I saw it. As soon as we closed above this here, could have targeted those swings. It's not a lot. Yeah. No excuses. This was frustrating using Quant Tower Trade Copier for 2 Apex evals. The parent account won big and the child account got blown. Wow. How would that? I'm not sure how that would happen. The only thing I can suggest, no excuses, keep your positions tab open, because I watch this every time I'm in an order. I watch this and make sure everything disappears from here so if it takes profit on the parent, it's going to show you every account here that you're in a trade on. So if you're in 4, it'll show 4. So once it hits your target, all 4 should disappear. If they don't, then you need to hit the close all button. So open a positions tab and keep an eye on that as soon as you're in the copier. As soon as you're in the copier there. $10 here. My dog's coming back here. He's like, "Did I hear you say something about the vet? Last time they stuck something in me. I don't like it." Oh. All right, let me get back on the 15-second here. I'm gonna be a little burned if this next 15-second play doesn't work after not taking the one down here. I literally had the perfect setup down here. I didn't take it right here, and it banged, and I didn't take it. So we have a high here. If you guys are new to this kind of setup, so we have a high, we have a low. Oh, well, I can't point it out, but we broke this low, so that constitutes a low. So we move back above the high, and then we would take a long, but Kid Poker's long on PA. Nice. Well, let's hope it works, Kid Poker. What are we barking at? What we barking at there, bud? Come on, it needs the rip here for Kid Poker now. Come on, let's go. No messing around. It's not ripping yet. It's a bit unsafe to do that after such a huge rip. Well, you would expect some sort of retracement here, right, if you fibbed. Even this push up here, you'd expect some kind of retracement there. Maybe 55. Says Rat Lord. I don't know. Kind of bouncing off previous day low there. Or actually, that wasn't even the previous day low. That was, I could take that off. That was from like a week ago or something. What's up, guys? Wayfarer looking for shorts. I don't know if I'd be shorting way down here, though, Wayfarer. We're pretty far down. I mean, the entry on those shorts were quite a bit higher, but could work still. I mean, that's the thing. We never know, right? Could go lower, could go higher. Who knows? Well, if it's going to rip, then it needs to really hold that. I mean, I don't even want to say that. 50s still didn't even, it could pull back further than that. I mean, it could make that. I mean, we can pull all the way back to the 30s and still, put in a higher low and still go. We shall see. We're just waiting to see if we get a setup here. We'll take it. So there's the 55 area. Like I said, this thing could bomb all the way back down here, just put in a higher low and then go. Or it could just sell here. It could just sell down, right? It very well could. Let me look at the, I want to look at the 2-minute chart. All right, I'm watching the 2-minute now. I might look at a different type of setup here. What in the world is this? Nothing there on the 5-minute. Actually, this on the 5-minute actually looks pretty good for a bounce here, but nice job, Wayfarer. Nice job. 25 points in the red. Now you're back to green. Nice. I mean, the 5-minute looks like if it can hold here, it's got 1 minute left on this candle. It looks like we may move back up, but this is kind of your setup here on the 5-minute if you were going to take it. Although, yeah. Kind of putting in a higher low there. Let's see here. May just hold all day and hope for the best. Hope you don't have to do that, Kid Poker. All right, we're going to be looking for potentially a long here. We actually can go either way. This is one of those interesting setups where it can kind of go either way. We have a low, a high, so if we move below the low, this thing could continue lower. And then you can look at it as we have a high, a low. If we move above the high, then we take the long. I mean, I'm leaning towards the long here just because of how far down we are. But does that mean anything? Nope. I guess Topstep's doing a fire drill tomorrow. Is that Topstep? The reset's only going to be live for 15 minutes. It's not very long. Going to be a 618 bounce here. 2-tick FVG versus 21 EMA battle. Yeah, we are holding up right there. Like I said, I kind of lean towards a push up. That's my lean here, but so if we break the highs, I'll take the 30% bounce here. And hopefully it works this time, because the first one that we didn't take. All right, there we go. We're going to take it, guys and gals. We are going to take it. Come on and get us and rip to the target. Looking to long 35 to 29 area. I'm looking to long now, Dylan. I don't love where my stop is on this one, to be honest. I kind of want to move this entry back a little bit, maybe to here. Let's do that. Because we have an imbalance there. It may not get us, though. All right, we're in. Rip it. Come on. We're going to get stopped. You knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen, right? As soon as we didn't get on the first one there, that one was going to just kill us. Well, we did kind of leave these relatively equal lows here, too. Probably was not a great idea to long. Ripping it back down, you dirty girl. Crude oil just crashed. Nice. Oh, man, that one hurt. Well, in the interest of taking only one trade, we're not going to take any more on that one. I tried to join you there, Kid Poker. I tried to join you along, but feels like it wants the lows here, but you know. Where did the pivots go? Oh, they disappeared. Right here at the pivot. I might take one more shot at it. One more shot. We'll see. Was perfect. I have to adjust this a little bit. This could be kind of that lower high that we were kind of thinking about, or higher low. No, I keep saying lower high. Push up, pull back, put in a higher low, and then go. Maybe. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. If you're interested in trading futures, got all the links down below. Topstep, APEX, Bulenox. 75% off Bulenox, 80% off APEX, 60% off Topstep. You're not going to buy an account right now, at least use my link. Hit the link below. It helps the channel. We appreciate it. Just kind of waiting here to see if we can get another setup. Shorts are good until they're not. Yeah. Innocent until proven guilty. All right, let's see what we get here. We might participate short here. We might partake in a short here to the low of day. I'm undecided. Just waiting to see. Got about 15 seconds left on this candle. Let's see where it closes. Still not where we need it. Holding up here at the pivot. Pivot point right here at the 37.38 area. So holding that pivot strong so far. Starting to rip back up. Are we going to push? Or are we going to see these lows? Nasdaq, ES both trying to give a little push up. All right, we're going to just wait here and see what happens. Just trying to take the next setup here. I think if we close above here on the 64, if we close above 64, we're at least going to see that 71, maybe even retest this. Kind of holding this lower gap here on the 1 minute so far. The only thing is there's, this is like your silver bullet setup for ICT, right? Sort of. You have sweep of the liquidity, so sweep of those lows, and then Market structure shift to the upside on the 1 minute. Did it shift on the 3 minute? Let me look. I like to use the 3 minute for that. Yeah, I guess technically it did. So I don't know. We'll have to see here. I think if I kind of close, if we close above this, then I'm going to take a long. 10 plus points from 35, yeah. Buyer stepping in here. Make that 20 points. Yeah, I forgot about you saying 35, Dylan. Forgot all about it. It was in and out, in one side, out the other. Are you back from vacation, Dylan? I think you were on vacation last week, weren't you? So I'll probably take 2 minis if we close above here. I'll take one off there at this swing high here, move the other to break even, and we'll see if we can get this swing high. Kind of go for there, go for that area. All right, I'm back. You're home now, nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the only issue here is this, because you got so many people taking this long, or, you know, taking this silver bullet kind of setup long here. I mean, you're going to have a lot of stops resting down here at the lows. So if this gap holds, then can almost rest assured we hit this low, but we'll see what happens there. Kid Poker's miles away. W form pattern. W pattern forming. It could be. All right, let's see here. This thing closes below 35.50. We will take the short just to the lows. Got 20 seconds left on this candle. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in here. Let's put in a higher low there and just ripping now. Almost got us on that first one there. Tony, this is Quantower. If we can hit our first target here at 24, then we'll move to break even if we can. I actually don't like how far my stop has to be on this one, but get back below the swing low that we just created. I'm going to go to break even here. Just want to reduce my risk here a little bit. All right, down to 1 mini. So now we'll just target the swing here. Now we should get some expansion. Should get expansion right through the lows here. There we go. All right, did that get us back to even? Actually, yes, we made money. Perfect. 95575004. So maybe I should have been a little more patient with that second contract. I just didn't like kind of the way it was looking there for a second. But so we ended up making money, 75 times 4 on that. You were at Max Lawson, now Small Green. Andy, nice. So why did we take this short, guys? This is not the 15-second strategy, but this is the other strategy that we'd be kind of looking at. Dodgy, if you want to say, if you want to, it's the one Dodgy uses, ICT type thing. So we failed to push through this fair value gap here, right? And we know a lot of people are taking this long because it looks like the silver bullet, right? So a lot of people are taking this long. We swept liquidity. So there's a lot of stops right here. So as soon as we failed to get above this gap right here and we closed out this gap on the bottom, then we can be fairly certain. So as soon as we close below here, we can be fairly certain that we're going to here, right? You can be fairly certain at that point that you're going to there. So I don't want to say it's an easy read there, but that's pretty easy read. Delivering from a fair value gap, closing out the last fair value gap in this leg, gives you pretty good confidence that you're going to here. Now we did push back up some. I took the entry before the close. I could have waited for the close and wait for the retest and got a better entry, but hey, we took what we could. I do have to take my dog to the vet now. The timer did just go off. So we're 3,100 times 4 and then $75-ish. Let's see. I'll show you guys the P&L right quick. So I'm doing this a little differently now. 75, 80, 65. These are the 4 there. And then these other 12 are going to be at $95. So that's the trade that we just took. I copied across all 16 funded accounts. I didn't tell you guys that, but that's what we were doing. Oh, some of them are at 100. So that puts us up basically, we'll say $90 across 16 accounts, and then $3,100 across 4 accounts, $222 on our Express funded account. And that's it. That's where we're at. So I'm going to run take my dog to the vet. I'll be back this afternoon. I'll probably fire it up for some more action this afternoon between 2 and 4. And I'll see you guys then. Sorry I had to end the stream so soon, but my dog has to get shots. So appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys this afternoon.